Greetings and salutations, friends. I am Numythrandor. Spiral Abyss has reset. So, let's see what we're dealing with. Managed to get 36 stars last time. So, straight away, Blessing of the Abyssal Moon, Oathbound Moon. When the active character's bond of life value increases or decreases, a shockwave will be unleashed, dealing true damage to nearby opponents. I see. So this is only helpful, on my account, for Clarand and Arlecchino. Pretty much no one else on my account can use this. Alright, so, let's see what we're dealing with. EM increased by 200. So, what are the enemies like? Okay. Wyeb. Hydro Wyeb. Or is it? Yeah, Hydro and then a Cryo one on the second half. Hydro. Tainted Water Spout. Alright, so looks like... given these setups, I'll go Pyro on the second half, probably with Moeka. And... I think I'll go with Flynn's on the first half. So, let's see. Let's see if I can just straight slot in a... Actually... For the first team, I will have to trade out Shilonen. For the simple reason that I'll be needing her for Moeka. So instead... I guess we'll do... a Scuffier. Definitely good for the healing, but... good for healing and for extra damage, however... I think I'll go Jean instead. For the simple reason that she'll be able to do some Animo res shredding. And for the second team, we'll just go with my standard Moeka team. Which will have to switch up a little bit, as I traded Bennett at one point. Okay, that ought to do it. Let's see. There's no reason your HP should be below 50%. So we'll take the crit rate and crit damage bonus.
Defensive mode engaged. Ultimatum
Go and splat! Let my name echo in song!
The night cometh. Observe. Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark? Be silent.
Well, that went smoothly enough. Defense target. So far is fine.
Time to... I'm going in!
And naturally,
Letting brave
as
names
soon as I
echo.
say that, it gets hit by the new enemy.
Wrath from the skies!
Ooh, insta-dead on that one. I was expecting there to be a bit of a fight, but nope. Yep, guess we're going with crit rate and crit damage again.
Close your eyes. Observe.
Just deleted that one.
The long sleep beckons. Be silent.
Cleanup sequence initiate.
Observe. Be silent. Do you hear the
Down
dark?
he goes. Alright. Never was fond of the Wyebs. Their propensity for shielding and delaying makes them quite annoying in the Abyss.
Show no mercy! Let's light it up! Suffer the wrath of me! Everybody stand
And
back!
you move me
Fireblast
out
surge!
of Bennett's circle. Mighty annoying of you.
Incinerate! Get to work! Bring it! Full throttle!
I don't want to save Malika's burst for the start of the next round.
Let's light it up! Fulfill our pact!
Not that I don't have the time.
Try and stop me!
Alright, on to Chamber 3. Yep, elemental skill damage this time, I guess.
Defensive mode engaged. Preparing for dusk.
Time to shine! I swear by my sword!
Beware the creatures of the night.
There we go.
Night falls.
And down. Just over 20 seconds. So we have plenty of time for the second half. And all our bursts ready for it, too. And I messed it up already.
You
For some
two!
reason, it wouldn't
Time to
allow me
end
to
them.
change
Go
character.
in. Let the mountain
A
boil!
waste of opening.
Rev the engines!
Nope. And the barrier warp. Getting barged about a bit.
Everybody stand back! Letting brave names echo! Bring it! Pyroclastic surge!
That's more like it.
Incinerate! Eat Laline, eat Papa! Teamwork is dreamwork! Wrath from the sky!
Well, still managed to get full marks, despite my botching the opening move. Alright, so... Character's bloom damage increased by 200% and lunar bloom by an additional 75. Character normal attack pyro damage increased by 75%. Yeah, they definitely want you using Arlecchino on the second half. Moika can do normals, but usually you're better off doing her charge attack spin to win. So, that 75% bonus won't be coming in too much handy. But we can use a Bloom team. But which one? Let's try... Debating using Kabe for it. Yeah, I think we'll do a slight shift. Using Alhaitham and Kokomi. And for the second, let's see, what are the enemies? Ah, the crab. Icewind Suite. Okay, definitely Pyro for that then. Pyro again for the Mountain King. Ooh, Frost Knight Hera. Hold on, Frost... Huh. I haven't actually tried Bloom damage on that. Could I just get completely screwed over if I went in with pure Nilou Bloom, rather? And it just winds up getting eaten and I can't hurt it anymore after that? Yeah. So the second half is simple. Pyro damage, easy enough. Although, why do I have to fight the little... the little robots on top of Coppelius? That's going to be a pain. So I'm worried about that Frost Knight Hera. Well, we'll try using my Bloom team against it, since they're giving us that juicy 200% damage bonus. Worst comes to worst, I'll switch out to a Chaska team. Not necessarily ideal, but for the Hera at least, Chaska will be able to do consistent damage regardless of what elements it becomes immune to. So, we shall see. I was starting to wonder. I pressed the button. I heard the click, but it just didn't go anywhere. Interesting choices. I think I'll take the permanent buff of 30% extra attack.
By the Frostman of old, you...
With all my strength. Yeah. This dance is for you. Rest and rebuild.
You have a lot of health.
Positions. Here.
Yep, Bloom is definitely the way to go against this thing.
Forest, protect us for the everlasting.
Here.
Flicker.
Well now.
Leave this place.
Positions. Allow me.
Did you get down here? Oh, if I had beat you just a little faster.
Lush as the moon.
Here you are.
Okay. Yeah, if he hadn't gone into that invincibility frame at that moment, I could have saved an extra, like, 20 seconds. So that's irked me now. And now I have to deal with Coppelius.
Show no mercy. Suffer the wrath of... Let's light it
Why
up.
is there only
Everybody
one of
stand
you?
back. Let the mountains
Oh,
rain
this
boil.
is cheap.
Pyroclastic surge.
If both of them... Okay. Yeah, this is cheating.
Fulfill our pact. East Laline, East Papa. Teamwork is true.
Bring it. Letting brave names echo.
Light up the blazing
Yeah, bad
sun.
enough that I have to deal with Coppelius.
Incinerate.
His HP isn't as bad as I thought,
Get to
but
Everybody
still
stand back.
colossally cheap.
Let the mountains rain
But they had
Wrath
the
from
two
sky.
robots show up. Not together, but separately. So yeah, I'm gonna lose this.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Not gonna 36 star it this time because
The
of
echoes of the
this.
valley.
Light of the blazing sun.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to defeat the crab faster. Ay, ay. If they had just spawned in both of the mechs right at the start, I could have defeated them both at the same time. But no, they had to spawn separately. So I had to waste time only hurting one of them. Keratin Elemental Res is kind of a waste of a boost. Okay. Now,
Branch into
can I
song.
still
By the-
hurt this
Follow
thing?
the stream.
Wait, are you already going elemental in And that's exactly what I thought. Yeah, why... okay. Why even give me the bloom bonus if it's just going to be made worthless against this thing?
Forest, protect.
Positions. Rest and rebuild.
Yeah, Dendro just does nothing to you anymore. Meaning that this Nilu Bloom team is completely worthless against you. Okay. So that was cheap. And yet I do need Lauma. Because without her, we can't deal with the first crab. Okay. So, given my options or lack thereof, where is Escoffier? Up there she is. And we'll throw in Raiden. Now, I have no idea how well this team is going to do against the crab. Because it's going to be relying almost completely on Lauma for breaking the crab's defense. So yeah, that's double annoyance. Because the the mechs turn up separately, wasting time. If they turned up together, I could just use Moika's burst straight away and kill them both, but nope. They show up separately. And then the Frost Knight Hera. I never tried a Bloom team on it, because I kind of assumed that would be the way it would go. But I was hoping that I could get away with it. But no, just... And on top of that, it'll just remove the option immediately. Well, let's see how this goes. Let's make sure that my Chaska is built properly. Yep. Well enough. Let's make sure. I've never taken apart Escoffier's kit. Okay. Well, let's see what happens this time. That Frost Knight Hera. It's either going to be the Hera or the crab. It's one or the other that I can set up for.
Leave this place with illusion shattered.
Bullseye! 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 Bullseye!
Fire in the hole. Boys, protect. There is no escape.
A little amuse-bouche. A burst of flavor. Bullseye!
Okay.
Leave this place.
Yeah, and that's pretty much exactly what I was worried about. Alama by herself can't actually... Okay. So, not Raiden. It has to be Farina, then. Or would Farina even do it? Was this... Could I actually have to use Aino specifically for this? Well, let's give this a try. It depends now on whether or not Farina, with her Salon Solitaire, will target the right things. If she doesn't, then this is going to end very badly again. Oh, connection error. I was wondering about that. Now what? Oh, and now we're getting kicked. Okay. Ugh. Yeah, but let's continue. If we can. Wrong one. Whatever. Might not even be getting more than a few paces into this anyway.
Locked on! Open fire! Locked on! Bullseye! Open fire! Receive my blessing.
Okay, that's more like it.
Frost moon of old.
Let the world collide!
Goose on the loose! Off to the freezer! Knock them down. Giddy up! Bullseye!
That thing has a longer reach than I would like.
Shower me with praise!
Bullseye! Bullseye! Locked on! Hold on to your hats.
Strike a pop!
A little amuse-bouche. A burst of flavor. Receive my blessing. For the everlasting forest.
Shower me with praise!
Lush as the moonlight.
Yep, it just took way too long. I have to defeat the 2 Max and Coppelius in just about a minute now. Which might be doable if all of them were on the field at the same time, but they're not.
Suffer the wrath of Eastleaf! I'm going in!
Wrath from the skies!
One down.
Incinerate! Let's light it up! Light up the blazing sun!
Yep, ran out of steam already. I have no.
Keep lolling! Eat Papa!
Okay.
Get him!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Let the mountain's veins boil! Wrath from the sky!
And I wasted her burst on the shield. So yeah, this is not going well.
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Suffer the wrath of me! I'm going in!
Light of the
Oh,
blazing sun!
Come on. Yeah, Chaska just didn't do the trick.
Bring it!
But I need to see if she can even beat
Not
the
bad.
Frost Moon Hera.
You two! Time to... Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's light it up! Letting brave names echo! Wrath from the sky! Full throttle!
Took me a solid minute too long. So, with my Alhaitham set up for the Nilu Bloom team, I was easily able to beat the crab. But it simply became a non-starter with the Frostmoon Hera. So let's see what happens this time.
Receive!
Yoo-hoo! Let my name echo in song! Off to the freezer!
Oh. What the? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't even hit Chaska. What in the... And Jessica just died. Okay, this is... In that case, I'm giving up on this round entirely. Ugh. Yeah, okay, that... I need a different team setup. Again, the Frost Knight Hera messes up everything. Like, the final lineup of enemies is a joke. The Bishop is just going to be a time waster. And as for the Wild Hunt, again, time wasting. But not actually a problem. By contrast, if they didn't have the Rock Crab, and then the Hera, this would be easy. So I need to think up a different team. So I need to be able to do damage in at least 2 different ways. Otherwise, this is... doomed. I need Bloom. Therefore I need Hydro and Dendro. I wonder... Could I actually... with the Frost Knight Hera, use Escoffier only to try and break its shield initially, make it immune to Cryo, but still vulnerable to Hydro and Dendro? Possibly. Well, Yep, we'll give this a try. Honestly, the requirements on this one are just annoying me a lot. And now that attack bonus isn't actually worth as much. It doesn't help New Valette any.
Strike a little move. Forest.
That's one down.
Silence.
Try the frost in the hole. Off to the breeze. Shower me with praise.
Settle down.
Let the world collide.
The pinnacle of excellence!
Silence.
This looks like it's taking too long again.
Be sanctified.
A little move. For the everlasting force.
Can I stop him, at least, from getting his second phase shield going? And I did, okay. That's a solid 30-40 seconds saved compared to the first time. Okay.
Lolly, eat Papa. Get him. Get everybody, stand back.
Let the mountain's veins boil! Light of the blazing sun!
And that didn't delete him. Why not?
Incinerate! Show no mercy! Suffer the wrath of me! Going in! Pyroclastic surge!
Not quite. 1 minute to beat Capellius
Fulfill our
now.
pact. Bring it! Lolling, eat papa! Teamwork is dreamwork! Wrath from the sky!
Okay. Now we're getting some real damage in.
Get to work!
I say, and then I notice it just
Everybody
stops doing
stand
damage entirely.
Hear the echoes of the valley! Light up the blazing sun!
This is gonna be close.
Fulfill our pact! Let's light it up! Try and stop me! Pyroclastic surge!
Come on. Just made it. Okay. Okay. Very close shave, that. Like I said, if the mecha had turned up together, it would be way easier. And I wouldn't have to use up all the bursts twice just to get to that point. Now, this is where things get curious. Can I manage to break the Frost Knight Hera using just Cryo and Dendro without touching either of Farina or Newfoundland? If I can, then I might be able to manage this.
Goose on the loose!
Leave this place.
Off to the freezer!
Though it's wasting an awful lot of time.
Settle down.
There.
Let my name echo in song!
You poor lost lamb. By the frost moon.
So which one's it immune to?
Silence. Let the mighty be humbled.
The pinnacle of excellence! Attack
Yep,
the
alright. Immune to Cryo.
Strike a pose!
Be not pretty.
Let the world collide! Yoo-hoo!
And you dodged at exactly the wrong moment. Are you kidding me with this? You get to do it twice?
Yeah, at first the flavor.
Don't tell me you just became immune to Hydro, too. Yeah, you're immune to Hydro. What
A
am I...
little amuse-bouche.
But you're not immune to Cryo anymore. Not that it matters, because this is now boned.
With one heart.
I can't beat you with...
Let my name echo in song. Adaptive frosting. The pinnacle of excellence.
Okay.
Leave this place.
Okay, so this... I didn't realize you could do that twice. So I have to worry about you becoming immune twice. And I still need a Hydro and Dendro to actually beat the crab. Yeah, forget trying to beat this for 36 stars. Just beating this at all is now the name of the game. Are you doing it a third time? Yes, you are.
Off to the freezer!
Yeah, this is...
Settle down.
And you're still immune to Hydro.
With one heart, we pray. Lush as the moon.
Yeah, it took me all of that time because I just could not get around the Hera's defenses. So I need 2, at minimum, heavy attackers for this. But I also need to deal with that crab. So yeah, this might be one of the worst abysses I've seen in a while.
Suffer the wrath of Eatley! Get to work! Teamwork is dreamwork!
At least I only have to deal with the
Letting
Mountain
great
King
names
and no
Bring
ads.
it! Wrath from the skies!
Not that it matters, considering how this has gone.
Full throttle! Fulfill our pact! I'm going in! Hear the echoes of the valley! He's lolling! He's Papa! Pyroclastic surge!
Wasted a bit of my time by flying over him.
Incinerate! Get to work!
So the Yunkasaur automatically wastes time by rolling around all over the place.
Let's light it up! Everybody stand back! Letting brave names echo! You two! Time to end them! Light up the blazing sun!
Yeah. I might as well just finish it up this way. That Frost Knight Hera ruined everything. Everything else is a breeze compared to that. Let's see if we can at least get 3 stars on this last segment.
Strike a pop! A dash of frosting! A burst of flavor!
Leave this picture.
Bow your head.
Yoo-hoo! Off to the freezer! Let the world come alive! Goose on the loose!
Branch into song for the everlasting forest.
Yeah. Against this thing, I would want Flynn's, but there's no way I could use Flynn's on the crab.
Shower me with the... A burst of flavor!
You poor lost lamb, with one heart.
Silence! Let the mighty be humble.
Like I said, not actually difficult, this thing. Just a nuisance, as it wastes your time with all its health.
Adaptive rock!
Lush as the moonlight.
A little amuse-bouche! The pinnacle of excellence! Shower me with the... Receive my blessing for the everlasting.
Bow your head.
Finally. It took all that time just to wear him down. I'm thinking the next time I try this, I'll attempt a team, possibly Flynn's, Inefa, and then Aino with Lauma in the middle. But even that probably won't work because of the blasted Hera. So I'll have to consider that.
Get to work!
Well, I might just give up after getting all the way to the end of this, because
Bring it!
this is just
Hear the echoes of the valley!
tedious at this
Teamwork
point.
is dreamwork! Let's light it up! Suffer the wrath of the pyroclastic surge!
That's a lot of damage you're doing.
Show no mercy! Letting Crave names echo! I'm going in! Wrath from the sky!
Yeah, I took way too long beating the first two guys.
Fulfill
And
attack!
you
You
knocked
two!
me out of it
Time
right
to end
before I was gonna get the shield.
Hear the echoes of the valley! Huh? Light of the blazing sun!
Yeah, not even gonna get the 3 stars on this one.
Incinerate!
Feels like we needed, like, 3 different teams
Let's light it up!
just to deal with each of the bosses here.
Pyroclastic surge!
So I beat it. But they nickel and dimed me for it. So yeah, that was annoying. That's very annoying. Because if they removed the Frost Knight Hera, then I could just have used a Bloom team for everything else. But the Hera invalidates the Bloom team completely. At least a Nilou Bloom team absolutely won't work against that thing. Yeah, if they got rid of one or the other, for the Hera or the Rock Crab, then this would be easy. But they don't. They've got both. With the Rock Crab, I need Hydro and Dendro. For the Hera, I need at least one other element entirely. So, I guess one possible combo would be Neuvillette. Yeah, Neuvillette with a Scovier as healer. Lauma for the Dendro. And then complete left field Skirk. Just so that I can actually deal damage to the Hera throughout all its phases. Not really ideal for either, though, so the damage output is going to plummet for both Neuvillette and Skirk. Ugh. Now that I've thought on it, I think I have a solution. But we'll see. So we'll go for a slightly different Bloom team. Instead of Alhaitham, we'll use Nuvalet and Farina. While this will leave us somewhat lacking when it comes to the Dendro application, just Lauma, this should still provide a decent lineup. And of course, we can just use the same Mawika team as before. There wasn't really anything wrong with her side of the Abyss. It was only the first half that was so troublesome. Alright. This way we can get the full advantage of the bloom damage. The only trick, as I see it, is going to be that we're going to have to play it a little careful with the Frost Knight Hera. I'm going to use Nuvalet and Farina to blast it down. It'll become immune to Hydro, and then I'll start using Lauma to get Bloom going, so that the Nilu Bloom core reactions start doing damage to it from that point on. That way it'll only be immune to one of my two damage options, so hopefully that'll make the difference. But we shall see. We'll get the attack bonus, because that still helps Mawika. Let's see.
Forest?
At least we know this Crabbo is going to be easy to be dealt with.
Silence!
Lush as the moonlight. By the frost moon of old. Yoo-hoo!
Bow your head.
Time to shine!
Be sanctified.
Receive my blessing.
With all my strength! Strike him up!
Silence!
Branch into song.
No.
Settle down.
Oh, and I wasted it. I had an opportunity to end it early.
For the everlasting forest.
But now he's getting more time.
Bow your head.
Okay. I lost a solid 20 seconds there. So we're going to have to hope that I can pull off the win on the second half faster.
You two! Time to end them! I'm going in! Wrath from the sky!
Didn't one-shot again.
Incinerate! Show no mercy! Everybody stand back! Light up the blazing
That did
sun!
no damage at all. Why? Oh no.
Fulfill our path! Suffer the rest! I'm going in!
Yeah, I have no chance of winning it like
Burn it
this.
down. Sha! Ha! Get out of here! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Well, good news is, I don't need to 3-star this particular one, because I did that already.
Lolling! Eat Papa! Get him! Let engraved names echo! Let's light it up! Everybody stand back! Light up the blazing sun!
That's more like it. And he got the shield up again.
Incinerate! Bring it! Rev the engines!
Since I've already lost out on the time here, I may as well save
Suffer
up
the
my
wrath of
bursts.
Eastling! Show no mercy!
Alright, now. The Frost Moon Frost Knight, Hera. I'm so tempted to always refer to it as the Frost Moon Hera. Allah, the Frost Moon Scions, and the goddess of the Frost Moon, and everything else is Frost Moon. Okay.
Let the world come alive!
Bow your head.
Lush is the moonlight, with one heart.
Positions!
Okay.
All eyes on me!
Settle down.
Not getting near as many bloom reactions as I would like.
For the everlasting forest, receive my blessing.
Strike a pose!
Silence.
Ooh. A lot of damage there. Yeah, this is not working out as well as I'd hoped.
Beautiful! Lush is the moonlight.
Here!
Bow your head.
Okay, we're gonna have to do a different team setup again. Because clearly that isn't working. We're not getting enough Dendro application. So... I guess we'll try trading Farina for Nahida. Double Dendro, double Hydro. That should net us enough reactions, hopefully. But the Frost Moon Hera is still quite a nuisance. Frost Knight, I keep saying Frost Moon. doubly annoying that I have to get through the first phase of enemies every single time.
This made her...
You poor...
Oh, and it just timed out slightly.
Branch into song. With one heart, we pray.
Positions! Grow, grow, grow!
Settle down.
Lush as the moon.
Share my knowledge! Committed to memory! All my strength! Dance with the waves!
Silence.
Receive my blessing.
Here! The Temple of Wisdom!
Okay, I managed to get him before he got his invincibility phase again. So that's something. This time, we might manage to beat Coppelius before we run out of time.
Fulfill our pact! You two! Tight! Teamwork is dreamwork! Pyroclastic surge!
Now it one-shots him. I'm guessing I just didn't get the melt last time.
Everybody stand back! Bring it! Try and stop me!
Don't want to waste a burst on you, but the amount of time wasted is still
Get to work!
irksome.
Eat Lolling! Eat Papa!
Take cover! I'm going in! Let's light it up! Light up the blazing sun!
Now Bennett's burst wore off right before that landed.
Show no mercy! Huh? Bring it! Hear the echoes of the valley! Everybody stand back! You two! Time to... Pyroclastic surge!
Why did that do again? I must have missed the melt on that.
Get to work! Let's light it up! I'm going in! Let the mountains fade
Yep, not gonna make the time on this.
Sky!
Unless... Ooh. I spoke too soon. Just barely made it, but we made it. Now then. Will Nahida make enough of a difference fighting the Frost Moon Hera? Frost Knight Hera? Considering... I'm going to use everything right out of the gate and see which goes first, Dendro or Hydro.
Committed to memory!
By the frost moon of old, lush as the moon.
What? Did that just... Yeah, that just killed Llama. I couldn't... bloody lag again. I told it to switch, but it wouldn't let me. At least we get to start straight away in the same mistaken place.
Bow your...
With all my strength!
With one heart, we pray. Receive my blessing.
Managed to dodge you pretty good that time.
Settle down.
Okay, now you're immune to bloom.
Be sanctified.
Means I'm doing far less damage.
This may turn.
Chorus, protect us. By the frost moon.
Yeah, Nuvalet alone
Bow your
isn't doing as much as I'd like.
Share my knowledge. Grow. Positions.
settle down.
Okay, now he's doing this again.
Let the mighty be humble. Risk is growing, but it poses no threat to me.
Now, let's test a different angle.
Make yourselves at home.
Okay, now he's immune to Hydro.
Branch into song for the everlasting forest.
Bow your head.
Let's see which does damage to him faster. Hydro or Dendro? Ow.
The Temple of Wisdom. With all my strength.
Yeah, okay, so I made a mistake.
By the frost moon of old.
I should have used Dendro on him. Okay. So we now have our answer. When he initially does his maneuver, I'll hit him with Hydro, make him immune to Hydro, and then hit him with Dendro. That should work out better. Come on.
Settle.
Dance with the waves.
Because this way I still have 3 out of my 4 teammates
Be sanctified.
actively contributing damage instead of just Nuvalet.
Positions. Committed to them.
For the everlasting forest. Branch into
Silence.
Grow. Share my knowledge.
with one heart we pray.
Bow your head.
This is still gonna take too long.
The tides beckon.
It's a better arrangement, but not the right one yet. And I'm whipped.
Committed to memory.
Settle down.
That's a gnarly scream you've got there.
Make yourselves at home.
Bow your head.
Yeah, this is gonna... Yeah, okay, this is still taking too long. So still not the right idea. So yeah, but still not the right setup. Because again, I need to be able to beat the crab. But I can't beat the crab without Dendrohydro. So I need another different team. Another different setup to make this actually work. Which is mighty annoying. So, we'll go back to my former idea. Nuvolette and Lalma, or Dendrohydro. Escoffier and Skirk to do Cryo. Escoffier and Skirk will be useless against the crab, but hopefully that won't matter. Does feel like such a waste, but Lahara is the real killer here. So let's try this again.
You poor lost.
Bow your head.
Paradise! Fearless. Lush as the moonlight.
Silence!
Come on.
For the everlasting forest. Receive my blessing.
Settle down!
A burst of flavor. Off to the breeze. Another frog goes out. Lush as the moonlight. With one heart, we pray. Receive my blessing. Into the void. Merciless.
Silence!
Branch into song. The pinnacle of excellence.
Yeah, lost the timing on that again.
Fearless. Receive my blessing for the everlasting forest.
What? Okay, come on. Why are you not blooming? Come on.
Lush as the moonlight.
Settle down!
Okay, so that went horribly. So no way am I getting the full marks on this round. Fortunately, you only need to get full marks once. Even so.
Show no mercy. Lolling. Everybody stand back. Pyroclastic surge.
One down. And horrifically low damage for that.
Suffer the wrath of Eat! Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork! Bring it! Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate! Get to work! Get out of here! Everybody stand back! Wrath from the sky!
Yep, already over the time limit there. Not that it really matters.
You two! more! Pyroclastic surge!
Damn it. Wasting even more time.
Let's light it up! Full throttle! Light up the blazing sun!
Why is that doing so little damage?
Show no mercy! Everybody stand back! Bring it!
Alright. Now for the Frost Knight again. If this doesn't work, I'm just calling it quits. I've been at this for an hour now. And I'm getting sick of it. Having to accommodate just for the Hera is messing up all the other engagements.
A little amid.
Receive my...
Another star goes out!
Now to see which element comes out on top here. Okay, Hydro it is.
Merciless. Into the
Nope,
force.
it's Cryo.
Off to the freeze.
Okay then.
Forest, protect us. By the frost moon.
Settle down. Let the might be humble.
Yeah, we're not gonna get through this in time.
Juice on the loose.
Yeah, we're still only at halfway. What? Oh, for the love of...
isn't right.
Yeah, no, I'm done. I'm sick of fighting this thing already. I may try coming back again on my own time, but I'm done with it for now. It is just too annoying. So, yeah, this was an annoying abyss. Not gonna 36 star it this time. At least not right now. As yeah, I'm gonna have to think of something else. Alright. I've taken a break. And now I have thought of a new composition. And done a small bit of research as well. So, what I've gathered is that the Frost Knight Hera specifically has a weakness. In particular, lunar reactions. One cut through his charging phase, I suppose we can call it. Make that go way quicker. And for part 2, if you defeat his charge with lunar damage, he does not gain invincibility to an element. I didn't know that. So, we're going to be trying a lunar charge setup with Flynn's. Though this won't be my usual build for Flynn's. Normally I use Shilonen and Farina along with Inefa to round things out. But I need Dendro in there somewhere. And I don't have Baiju, so he's not an option for a Dendro healer. Meaning that I can't really use Farina for this. So, instead, we'll use Kokomi alongside Lauma and Inefa. This lineup should be able to deal with the crab, and then it should also be good for dispensing with the Frost Knight Hera. At least, I hope so. Now that leaves us with the second half. And there are technically a few options. I've been using my Moika setup. You know what? I think I will again. With one minor change. Since I'm not using Farina for the first half, I'll use her on the second. There's one problem I was noticing, was that while Bennett is fantastic for buffing up Moika's damage, she was not getting enough melts, not getting enough reactions in general, and therefore her damage was suffering considerably. Therefore, Farina and her much more consistent hydro application should allow for Vaporize to work well. At least, that's the hope. So, let's give this a try. Attack plus 40%. That's a nice boost. And that'll help both sides this time. To an extent.
Insulation chamber deployed. Annihilate.
Hold the line!
Beware the creatures of the night. Observe.
One down.
To dust. Fear the dark.
I'm able to hit him. Now we find out.
Branch into song.
There we go. That worked nicely.
Allow me!
Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark? Observe.
Hold the line!
Insulation chamber deployed. Preparing for dust. Rush of the moon. For the everlasting.
Be silent. Observe. To dust.
I'm a bit low on the hydro reactions.
Branch into
So that's
song.
giving us a small trouble.
The long sleep beckons. Close your eyes. Be silent. Do you fear the dark?
Leave this place.
Okay, we didn't manage to beat him before he got his second win.
Allow me!
Receive my blessing.
Observe.
Come on.
Branch into song. Defensive mode engaged. Ultimatum protocol.
Close your eyes. Night falls.
Okay, so that's not really working. At all.
Rest and rebuild!
He's doing dendro
Be
reactions.
silent.
And it's actually preventing... preventing hydro from going through. I was not expecting it to be that... counterproductive. So, we're definitely not managing this on the first round.
Time! Shower me with praise! Let the world come alive!
Let the mountain's veins boil! Light up the blazing sun!
Okay, that's one down.
Show no mercy! Suffer the wrath! Yoo-hoo! Let engraved names echo! Bring it! Wrath from the sky! Incinerate! Get to work! You two! Time to...
Oh, one problem now will be that without Bennett, I have to break
Throttle!
this guy's shield with Mawika instead.
Pyroclastic surge! Show no
That's a
mercy!
lot of damage.
Suffer the wrath! Strike a pop! Let engraved names echo! Light up a blazing sun!
And of course. Oh yeah, beating that crab
Burn it
is just the problem of this run. It's either the crab messing with me or it's the Frost Knight Hera.
Let the mountain's veins boil! Yoo-hoo! Fulfill our pact! You two! Time! Light it up! Pyroclastic surge!
Yeah. The crab just takes way too long unless you're using a dedicated bloom team. So, how to see if we can beat the Hera? Because one nice thing of ish about this is you don't need to get all the stars in one go. So you can build a dedicated team for each phase if you have to. And that's pretty much what they forced me to do this time. Okay.
Insulation chamber deployed. Lush as the moon. Dry the frost in the hole.
Hold the line!
Close your eyes. The night cometh.
Okay, that's well.
Observe. Do you fear the dark?
Defensive mode engaged. Ultimatum protocol.
Close your eyes. Be silent. Observe. Do you fear the dark?
Okay, I see.
Insulation chamber. Clive, protect us. With one
Rest and rebuild!
Close your eyes. To dust.
Yeah, I'm not getting the hydro reaction. Kokomi's hydro is just not fast enough.
Beware the creatures of the night.
cleanup sequence in this.
Lauma actually works against this team.
Annihilation mode.
Observe. Close your eyes.
Oh, and there goes all my health.
Rest and rebuild!
Insulation shield.
Okay.
The night cometh. Be silent. Observe. To dust.
Yeah, I didn't realize that Lauma literally has anti-synergy with this team. Because Kokomi just doesn't keep up with her hydro, with the hydro application. And without the hydro app, this team doesn't function. Or at least Flynn's doesn't. So I'm more or less having to leave at least one party member out of the reckoning entirely just for it to actually function, which is incredibly annoying.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Preparing.
Hold the line!
Beware the creatures of the night. Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark?
Yeah, so just ignore Lauma.
Defensive mode.
Allow me!
Observe. Night falls. Close your eyes. To dust.
Alright. So yeah, I'm just ignoring Lauma and it's working.
Protocol.
Rest and rebuild!
Observe. Be silent. Do you fear the dark? Close your eyes.
Preparing for dust up.
Allow me!
Observe. Do you fear the dark?
Yeah, okay. So it's counterintuitive,
Be silent. To
but
dust.
doable.
The long sleep beckons.
Defensive mode engaged.
Rest and rebuild!
Observe. Night falls. Fear the
Okay.
dark.
So yeah, counterintuitive. I just have to ignore Lauma completely against the Hera. I wouldn't need her if it wasn't for the crab on phase 1. And I'm looking at things now and I realize that I could probably have beaten the crab a lot faster if I'd ignored Flynn's and Inefa and just used Lauma and Kokomi. Doing off-field Dendro with Lauma and on-field attacking with Kokomi, relying on her burst's healing effect. Blimey, that's just not how it works anywhere else.
Show no mercy! Strike a pose! Let my name echo in song! Let engraved names echo! Light up the blazing sun!
Ooh, that's no damage at all. Why? Ooh,
Not bad.
Eat lolling! Eat papa! Let the mountain's veins boil! Bring it!
don't roll away during that.
Burn it down!
I probably wasted
For
that.
the
Yep.
wrath of Eastleigh!
Shower me with praise! Let the world come alive!
Hear the echoes of the valley.
Pyroclastic surge!
Ooh, this is gonna be close. Yep, I should definitely have been using
Rise with the sun!
charged normal attacks for that bonus. Okay, I'm close enough that I'm going to retry that. Unlike all the other attempts where I was just leagues off and taking like 3 minutes just to kill the Frost Knight Hera, now we're just seconds shy of actually beating this round.
Beware the creatures of the night. Close your eyes. Observe. Do you fear the dark? To dust.
Yeah, this is actually going nice now.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Ultimatum protocol.
Allow me!
Close your eyes to dust.
I think I'm gonna manage him in under a minute, but
Observe.
we are not as far off as we used to be.
Defensive mode engaged.
Hold the line!
Close your eyes. Night falls. Observe.
Come on. Waiting for you to vanish. There you go.
Installation chamber deployed. Annihilation mode.
Rest and rebuild!
The night cometh. Do you hear the dark?
Just about.
Close your eyes. Night falls.
Yep, we're not gonna be off by much.
Defensive mode engaged. Preparing for dust up.
Hold the line!
Observe.
Down he goes. Yeah, a minute and a half is what I can manage with this. Yeah, it just really sucks that I needed Lauma for the crab. And that wastes a slot that could have been used elsewhere. Okay.
Fulfill our path!
Time to shine!
Letting grave names echo!
Now this
Light of
time,
the blazing sun!
we'll do the unusual. Melee normals. Because we get a damage bonus of 75% on them.
Rev the engines! Get to work! You two! Time to strike a pop! Pyroclastic surge!
Whoa, we're getting there.
Show no mercy!
Yep, wasting time with his rolling about.
Eat Papa!
Let the world collide!
Hear the echoes of the valley! Wrath from the sky!
Getting there.
Get to work! Strike a pop! Letting grave names echo! Burn it down! Light
Well,
of
I
the
missed
blazing
the
sun!
Flamegranite, but I got 3 stars anyway. Alright. On to Chamber 3. Can we actually 36 star this? Worst comes to worst. I'll simply have to switch out a different team once again to get the final round done with. Let's see. Given the options, energy recharge is our best option here.
Hear the dark. Close your eyes.
Yep, Lens was definitely the right call for this.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Annihilation mode.
Be silent. To dust.
And once again, we're just kind of ignoring Lauma.
Defensive mode engaged.
Allow me!
Close your eyes. Be silent. Fear the dark. Night falls.
Ultimatum protocol.
Okay, come on.
Cleanup sequence.
Rest and rebuild!
The long sleep beckons. Observe. Be silent. To
There we
dust.
go. Now we have almost 2 minutes to beat this next phase. Yeah, that was definitely the right call to use Flynn's against that... against that enemy, anyway. Problem was that the pure Flynn's team just could not deal with the crab in the first chamber. Now we have to waste our time on this thing.
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Pyroclastic surge! Light it up!
Nope, you
Get to work!
have to burst again with everything, aren't I?
Shower me with praise! Time to shine!
Wrath from the sky!
Oh, and you're just immune? Oh, that's cheating. I am doing no damage to this thing.
Fulfill our pact!
None.
Suffer the wrath!
Letting brave names echo! Bring it!
Light of the blazing sun!
Oh, now that's some damage, finally.
Get to work!
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Let my name echo in song!
Burn it down! Wrath from the sky!
Ooh, this'll be close.
You two! Time to strike a pop!
Letting brave names echo!
I'm not gonna make it.
Pyroclastic surge!
Oh! And I did make it. Oh, I spoke too soon. Ay, ay. Okay then. So I actually did manage, eventually, to 36-star this abyss. That Frost Knight Hera and the crab really messed with me, though. I was almost certain that I'd have to start over again. Or at least, redo Chamber 3, like I had to redo Chamber 2. But fortune was with me on that last round. Ay, ay. Now then, let's see if we got any goods. Well, any good items out of this. A lot of nothing. Defense. That might turn out something acceptable. Attack. And defense, so not really anything good there. Let's see. Double defense and HP, garbage. Pyro. Flat HP, defense percent. Crap again. Defense percent. Attack percent, but HP and defense again. So, no. Nothing worth building. Oh well. Well, some ups and downs. And a long break in between, but I did manage to 36-star this abyss, finally. So, if you enjoyed this, please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Do check out my Elden Ring Let's Play, as well as my playthrough of the Genshin Impact main story. And, as always, have a good day.